Hello everyone and welcome to another edition of Reino de Mascaras, the Kingdom of the Masks. I'm your host as always, Reino de Mascaras, and today we're taking a look at our latest winner of the Twitter poll, and possibly the last winner. It's looking like some changes are being made. I'm seeing some of the check marks disappearing, so I don't know. I haven't tried to make a poll, so we might have to start doing this the old-fashioned way, which means let me know what you want to see. But anyway, without further ado, today's episode is another episode brought to you officially by Republic of Lucha. And I say that because that is where I got this mask from. So, last year, funny enough, it was date night. The wife and I always go out Thursday night, go out to one of the local restaurants, have some food. So, I was aware that there was going to be a mask drop. I didn't know what was in it. So I got the Twitter notification saying that things were live and went to see what was on there, and I saw one I had to have. And the funny thing is, in my haste, I totally mixed up the matches that it was used from. Still a great thing to have, but it was kind of funny because I'm like, oh, I gotta have this one because I had just watched the match. And then it turns out it was from the event before. But either way, it's a great mask. It was one that I had to have in my collection. So without further ado, we're taking a look at this bad boy right here today. This is a ring-worn Laredo Kid mask, and this was worn at the first of 3 Triplemania 30 events last year. Was used in a multi-man match on the February card. I can't remember what city it was in off the top of my head, sorry. But I saw this one, I had to have it. Ring-worn Laredo Kids did not, at that time, were not something I was seeing very often through my searches on eBay, Mercari, places like that. So this one caught my eye immediately. And then once I started looking at it a little deeper, I started noticing the coloring. I love the coloring here on the back piece. It's just spectacular. The gold, obviously, you can see it popping off of my light back here. But one of my favorite Laredo masks I have. I have 3 of them. This is the only one that's ring worn. I believe it's actually the only one pro grade. But just a spectacular mask. I'll take it off the head for a moment here, and we can kind of look at it a little bit deeper. But you can see the inside. The inside's actually pretty immaculate for a ring-worn mask. Then again, I don't think Laredo tends to wear like face paint around the eyes like say Penta El Cero Miedo or Dralistico. I don't think Laredo does that. So really clean, but I mean thick, obviously, thick material. I love the deco and the coloring of the material as it pops off there. You can see the eye decoration there. And then the Mexican flag colors back here. It's something that's just awe-inspiring when you're looking at it. I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm actually going to put this on. So I'm going to duck out of the frame here. Can't have anybody see the face. So bear with me just one moment while I put this on. There we go. It's like magic. But anyway, no, this fits so good. I've talked about it in previous episodes. I have a pretty large size chrome dome. So, getting some of these masks on to the fullest extent sometimes doesn't happen. This one here, I can actually strap though. So it feels amazing. It feels absolutely amazing. You can kind of see how the color pops while I'm wearing it. It's just an incredible mask. And, to do it on date night was kind of funny. Like, I saw it and I started, going really fast on my phone. And then the wife finally kind of looked and said, "What are you doing?" And I explained to her and I showed it to her, and she was, her eyes popped, and she supports my mask habit, a lot of times with the masks that I do get. If they're not on AEW, WWE, those sort of things, I sometimes do have to explain who they are, which is fine. But, even she was impressed when I got it. So, yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And the cool thing that I can at least strap it to one. I can't get it all the way to two quite yet, but yeah, just amazing here. I'm going to switch back to my usual mask, and then we'll wrap up the episode. So one moment. And we're back. Anyway, as I was taking this off, I did start noticing here, you can kind of see a little bit of the space between the material and the base of the mask itself. You can kind of see some of the grime there, which I know for some will drive some people crazy. But for me, especially on the ring warrants, at least, I do like seeing that, as it's something you can kind of see and say, yep, this was definitely something that was used. And then before we wrap it up, a picture here that I do have, basically just a screen cap of the video of him making his entrance. So I always kind of do this with my ring worn stuff. If I don't get a picture with it right away, I'll go ahead and run these off on Walmart. Makes for good displays, and also, I can put this up and say, yep, see, right here, he's wearing it, and, kind of a fun piece. I like doing that. So, if you like today's episode, as always, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want to see, whether it's here, whether it's Instagram, whether it's Twitter. With the polls sounding like they are going away, those are the ways to let me know what you want to see, what you want me to talk about. So, you can see behind me a little bit. You can see over there. I got plenty to show off. So if you see something back there that catches your eye, go ahead and let me know. And I'll either put it in the rotation, or I'll just take care of it in the next week. So thank you as always for joining, and we'll see you next time. Live, laugh, love. And as always, Lucha Libre. We'll see ya.